Imagine waking up in the same world, same sun, same time, same 24 hours. But somehow, your entire reality feels completely different. Not because of luck, not because of talent, but because of something most people experience every single day without noticing: income level. Today, we're going to follow 3 people living in the same city on the same day, but in completely different worlds. One person is struggling to survive, one is trying to build stability, and one is living in abundance. But here's the interesting part. At the end of the day, you'll realize it was never just about money. It was about choices, habits, and mindset. So let's begin. Character 1, the survivor. Income, $5 to $20 per day, approximately $150 to $600 per month. 6 a.m. The first character wakes up, not because they are refreshed, but because they have to. No luxury alarm clock, just instinct and responsibility. They sleep in a small shared room, maybe a single fan, maybe noise from outside traffic already leaking in. The first thought is not, what do I achieve today? It is, how do I survive today? They sit up slowly. There's no morning routine video, no meditation playlist, just reality. Morning struggle. They check their phone, low battery. One message, please don't forget rent. Another, are you coming today or not? No motivational quotes can fix that feeling in the chest. They skip breakfast, not because of discipline, but because choice is limited. Maybe tea, maybe nothing. And they step outside. The city is already alive. Crowded buses, heat, noise, movement. Every step costs energy, and while others are thinking about goals, they are thinking transport fare, what to eat later, how not to get overwhelmed. Their job is not glamorous. It might be manual labor, sales, gig work, anything that pays daily or weekly. They arrive early because lateness is not an option. The boss doesn't ask about dreams, only results. Hours pass, body tired, mind tired. But quitting is not even a thought, because quitting means nothing comes in tomorrow. There is a moment, maybe during a break, when they sit alone, watching others eat, laugh, scroll phones, and they think, is this my whole life? But then reality interrupts that thought. Back to work. By evening, they are exhausted. Payment comes. Maybe small, maybe just enough. The first thought is not saving. It is, what do I fix first? Food, transport, debt, nothing remains. And yet, they still move forward. Not because it's easy, but because stopping is not an option. But somewhere else in the city, a different life is unfolding, and it looks similar on the surface, but feels completely different inside. Character 2, the builder. Income, $2,000 to $6,000 per month. 7 a.m. Second character wakes up. Not in chaos, but not in comfort either. This is the middle, the stage where things are stable, but pressure is always present. They check their phone, emails, notifications, tasks. No panic, but no peace either. They drink water, maybe exercise lightly. There is structure now, because structure is what keeps life from falling apart. They are building something: career, business, skill, identity. But it is still fragile. They go to work, or open their laptop. This time, the environment is different, air-conditioned office or home setup, but the pressure is not less. It is just quieter. Deadlines, expectations, performance. They think, I need to do more, but I don't know if I'm doing enough. Unlike the first character, money is not about survival, but it is still not freedom. It is planning. Rent, savings, small investments, occasional enjoyment. They calculate everything mentally. Even happiness has a budget. During lunch break, they scroll social media, and they see people ahead. Someone is richer, someone is traveling, someone is already successful. A thought appears, I should be further than this. And that thought is both fuel and pressure. They return to work with renewed focus. This is the stage of discipline, sacrifice, delayed gratification. They are not surviving anymore, but they are not free yet either. They are building a bridge, and bridges are not comfortable to stand on. At night, they sit quietly, tired but not defeated. They ask themselves, am I getting closer or just busy? And that question never fully gets answered, because the answer only comes with time. But in another part of the same city, there is a life where time feels different, where money doesn't decide every decision, but instead expands it. Character 3. The Abundance Lifestyle. Income, $20,000 to $200,000 plus per month. 8 a.m. Third character wakes up, slowly. No rush, no urgency. Not because life is easier, but because life is structured differently now. They check their phone, not stress, opportunity. They stretch, exercise, eat properly. There is time, and time is the real luxury. They think about the day, meetings, optional, investments, ideas, travel plans, business decisions. Notice something important. They are not reacting to life. They are directing it. They still work, but it is not survival work. It is leverage work. Decisions, systems, people, strategy. They are not paid for time, but for value. They also see social media, but their mindset is different. Instead of envy, they think, what can I learn from this? Or how can I scale this? They go out, meet people, attend meetings, or simply take a break without guilt, because their life is not controlled by urgency. At night, they are not drained. They are reflective. They think long-term, about growth, legacy, expansion. But here's the twist. You might think these are 3 different worlds, but they are not. They are stages, and people move between them every year, every month, sometimes every decision. The survivor can become the builder can become free, and the one in abundance can lose it all if they stop growing. Because income level is not just about money. It is about habits, discipline, thinking patterns, decisions under pressure. And maybe the real question is not which life is better, but instead, which direction are you moving in? Because every day you wake up, you are either stepping closer to survival, closer to stability, or closer to freedom. And the difference is not one big moment. It is 1,000 small decisions repeated over time. So, tomorrow morning, when you wake up, ask yourself one simple question. Which version of me is my day building today?